Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Cartersville football's own Brax Kitchens. How's it going?
Doing good, thank you.
Good, pretty good start to the season for you guys. 5-0 on the year. We're heading into week 7. Of course, we had the bye week earlier. So by the way, this is Cartersville is in the state of Georgia. I forgot to mention that. So going into just kind of talk about the year so far, and how are things going?
Well, looking great right now. Um, a lot of team building, a lot of looking out for each other, a lot of really just focusing on the game. We don't like to get caught up in all the drama. Just our focus is 1-0 every week, and yeah.
Okay, so what positions do you play for people that might not know?
Uh, right now I'm a long snapper and outside linebacker, and mainly focus on that long snapper.
Okay, so there's obviously it's like I've never actually you're actually the first long snapper to pop on here.
That's cool.
So kind of talk about like what that's like for you. Well, how'd you get into it?
Okay, so how I got into it, I was in middle school, not really seeing the field a whole lot. And my dad was like, "Hey, how about you try this?" So we go outside. He teaches me how to do it. And I'm not too bad, but obviously I'm not really good. But then I go to my coach, is like, "Hey, I want to try this." So they get me over there with the warm-ups with the other long snapper. And that's how I really got started.
Okay. What grade were you in when you started this?
8th grade. I didn't even know it was a position till then. It was kind of an awakening, yeah.
Yeah. I know. So it really, in what ways, like, when did you really know that, hey, I could be pretty good at this?
Yeah, I got into my 9th grade year, and I started like picking up the speed, picking up the accuracy. I was like, wow, this is. And then I've seen like all these other people getting all this attention from long snapping. I'm like, wow, I can really make a career out of this. I can really like show up and show out, see the field some. So I focused on that.
Yeah. I know with all these, like, obviously we've had a few kickers on here. We've had a few punters on here.
Yeah.
Obviously we haven't had a long snapper yet until now. But going into this year, what were really some of the things that you focused on this summer to get ready for the year?
Yeah, we had a our old long snapper who graduated, went to Georgia Tech. I really like this year I went back and watched some of his old film, how he'd snap the ball, get up and run down the field and go make a play. So I knew becoming a long snapper, I was going to have to go watch some film, train on the side, out of the way of practice, after practice with the punters. So I really focused on my form and everything.
Yeah. So you're a junior currently right now. Where
Yes,
do
sir.
you where do you feel like in all from the progression that you've had so far this year, how do you feel like you kind of progressed from last year to this year?
I've gotten a lot quicker. I've gone to a couple camps this year, come or following this year. I've gone to a couple camps, really taught me some things. I've gotten a lot quicker, a lot more accurate. Yeah.
So, I think that, these next few games, of course, you guys are in regionals right now. What's that going to be like heading into this week?
Yeah, well, I know we're focusing on one game at a time. And I know for me, I'm gonna have to be playing in some big moments. So I have to really like I can't like let the nerves take over, you know. I gotta like really just stay calm, get a good snap, get down the field, give our defense a good um place on the field to where they can work and get the ball turned over so that our offense has a good ball placement, you know. So yeah, I really gotta focus on because long snappers, no one knows who the long snapper is until they screw up. And when they screw up, that can really flip the tables.
Oh, yeah.
So I gotta really focus on I guess not getting my name out there to the
Yeah.
crowd.
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously, obviously you want to obviously get your name out there to,
Yeah, yeah,
to, eventually go and, I know you have, of course, you want to continue this in college.
yeah.
But, what's that kind of like, when did you know that, hey, maybe I could do this further, past high school?
Yeah, I started long snapping and then I got some attention and then I got invited to this camp not too long ago and I was like, wow, I didn't know long snappers could go to camps. And then I go to more research and they have all these long snapper camps and all these punter camps and kicking camps. I'm like, this is cool. And then I see people are getting ranked. I'm like, wow, this is insane. And then I just do a little bit more research. And then really recently, I've gotten some attention from colleges. And yeah, I was just really shifting my focus on getting better and getting my name out there. And yeah,
How do you get mentally ready for a game?
um, I like to pray a little bit before the game. I like to let God know that, hey, this is all your plan. And, you know, I'm doing this for you, not for me. I see what you're doing. You're working in my life. I want to just keep following your plan, and then the whole team likes to like play music, so we all get a little hyped up. But I like to stay calm, maybe get a little loose and stretch out, roll out, and then we start going out, watching film, and then start warming up.
All right. Let's get to know you a little bit. How about that?
Okay.
Okay. Best high school football moment that you've had so far.
Um, Probably getting my first varsity tackle, I would say, against Jonesboro. We had I had snapped it. It was a good snap. Punts it, great ball placement. Returner decides to take it, keep it, and go. And I get down the field after dealing with a double team. So I get past them, get down the field, and then the returner breaks the tackle. I'm like, uh-oh, he's gonna get away. So finally, like I wrap him up and take him down. And I feel like that's one of my favorite moments so far.
Yeah. Um, let's see. And then finally, also, what is something, and also, what is something that you want to improve at in these next few games?
Definitely accuracy. I feel like I have my speed there with my accuracy. It's usually in a box, but I do have a tall punter, so it does make me look a little better. But I can get a little out there, you know. But it's not too bad. I just gotta work on it. I would like to focus on that hip and getting it straight in that pocket.
Yeah. Um, and finally, what is something people don't know, but what's an interesting fact about you?
Um, Going off topic, nobody knows this, but people on my football team who make fun of me for this. I like to put ketchup in my mac and cheese. That's
Ooh,
my fun fact.
interesting. All right. Um, all right. Well, Brax, thanks so much and for talking with us, and best of luck the rest of the season, man.
Thank you. Thank you.